In my talk for Chapter 10, I mentioned light and joy as motivators for the hermeneutical quest that has pulsated all through history. I'd like to offer one more reason to explain why people dig so deeply into the Gospels. Recall that in the fourth Gospel, Jesus made this promise to those who believed in him: "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." People study the Gospels arduously because through their message they are set free. I once had a student who ruined a learning exercise I devised because he knew too much. It was a Greek class. The drill was, I say a word in Greek, and the first student to give a correct definition wins in English. Every Greek word I said, one student blurted out not just one correct definition, but every definition for that word in the Greek dictionary. He was like a machine. No one else got a single point. Later I asked him, "How did you memorize the whole Greek lexicon?" He was relieved to tell his story. He memorized because of an enslaving compulsion. He thought he had to, or God might reject him. He also tortured himself with the hardest classes he could take, and by not eating and not wearing a coat when it got cold. He thought honoring God meant suffering to feel more holy. He heard some inner voice, he said, and it always told him, "You're not doing enough. You're not miserable enough. You're not unhappy enough." And he listened to that voice. Study of the Gospels reveals that God calls us to trust him, love him, and serve him, not to be enslaved by some self-destructive inner voice. The Gospel frees us from the tyranny of strange voices and compulsions and obsessions. The canonical Gospels break the chains of our twisted views by showing us God in the face of Jesus Christ. Jesus said, "If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." And he was right.